Good afternoon. Thank you. Good afternoon. Now you may be seated. I'm Eunice Jeffries, Chair of the Eastern Michigan University Board of Regents. I want to extend a warm welcome to our faculty, staff, our families, friends, and our graduates to be. I would like to remind everyone about the protocols during today's ceremony. We will not shake hands with graduates as they walk across the stage, but we will share in their excitement as they receive their diplomas. We would also like to remind everyone that guests may not join graduates on the arena floor. It's happened, ladies and gentlemen. Your cooperation will ensure that we can all enjoy celebrating this very special milestone with our students today, with our graduates today. The Board of Regents is appointed by the Governor of Michigan as the degree-granting authority of Eastern Michigan University. Therefore, as representative of my fellow Regents, the Governor, and the people of the state of Michigan, I formally open the Eastern Michigan University 2023 Spring Commencement. It is my pleasure to introduce the honorable members of the Board of Regents who are here with us today. Please hold your applause until all Regents have been introduced. Nathan Ford of Detroit, Chad Newton of Plymouth, Anupam Sidhu of Canton, and Marcus Tommy of Plymouth. Thank you all for your dedication to Eastern Michigan University. Our national anthem will be sung by Dominique Cooper, who is graduating today with a Bachelor of Music in Vocal Performance. Please stand for the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Now, when I said it earlier, you were probably just kind of going through the motions, so I'm going to say her name again for your benefit. Dominique Cooper. Thank you so much. We're very proud of Dominique and all of our students who are graduating today. I encourage all of us to show our Eagle confidence and Eagle pride as you move forward to your next chapter. I would now like to introduce Dr. James Smith, President of Eastern Michigan University, who will preside over today's ceremony. President Smith.
Good afternoon, everyone. I hope you enjoyed the national anthem as much as I did. And as I mentioned this morning, Dominique did that in 4-inch pink platform shoes. I don't know how she walks, let alone stands and sings like that in those pieces of footwear. Madam Chair, thank you. Thank you for the introduction. Today, we have leading our procession our Grand Marshal, Dr. Rhonda Longworth, our Provost and Executive Vice President for Academic and Student Affairs. Dr. Longworth has worked at Eastern for 27 years, starting as a faculty member in the Department of Political Science. She is an exceptional leader, a champion in leading our university's mission as a place of opportunity, an inclusive, student-centered campus where our students from all backgrounds, cultures, and life experiences are welcome. Thank you, Dr. Longworth, for your dedication to Eastern and your dedication to our students. I'd also like to thank our deans, faculty, and administrators on the platform party, as well as the dedicated members of the Eastern community who will read the graduates' names today. Those of you who have been to commencement before know these 4 individuals have the most difficult job. The readers for today are Dr. Karen Craig, Dr. Joe Cicilla, Mr. Walter Kraft, and Dr. Paul Majeski. Thank you. Serving as our marshals today are members of our faculty, emeritus faculty, lecturers, who are all exceedingly proud of the accomplishments of those seated before me. Our marshals today are Dr. Michael McVeigh, Dr. Jennifer Avery, Mr. Adam Bodegon, Dr. Susan Bashinsky, Dr. Diane Guevara, Dr. Raid Jahar, Dr. Linda Kinskowski, Dr. Andrew Mansfield, Dr. Caroline Peltz, and Dr. Ken Saldana. Please join me in thanking them for their duties today. Graduates, we'd also like to, as a congregate group, thank our faculty who have played such an important role in your success. They've taught you, they've challenged you, they've supported you during your time here at Eastern. They are excited to see you off into your next venture, and they're excited to hear about your successes as they come forward. Members of our faculty, representatives of our faculty, please stand to be recognized. Thank you. Today we also have a special addition to our platform team. Seated in the back, off to my left, I want to make sure that he came to the same seat, is Vice President Kevin Kutra. Kevin is in his final commencement after 43 years of working in higher education, the last 12 of those years spent here at Eastern Michigan University. Kevin, congratulations on your career, congratulations on your impact. Please stand to be recognized. Thank you. Those of you seated before me in all probability were admitted by Vice President Kutra. If it was a clunky and uncomfortable situation, blame him, not me. Of course it wasn't. We'd also like to recognize our commencement team, our volunteers, our production staff, our public safety officers who worked tirelessly for months to make this a very special day for our graduates. Please join me in thanking everyone at Eastern who's contributed to your success and helped make this day as extraordinary as it will be. Graduates, today's ceremony is more than just a celebration. It's a time that you're being honored for a major accomplishment. earning an Eastern Michigan University degree recognized for academic excellence. More than 1,900 students are eligible to participate in today's ceremonies. Your faculty, your staff, and I are all exceptionally proud of you. During the past several years, you had to make unexpected adjustments to your academic and work life. All of us at Eastern applaud your flexibility, your determination as you forged forward to reach this moment. It is not and was not an easy path, but Eastern students are known for facing challenges. They face them head on, and you all work to succeed beyond expectations. You're truly the problem solvers of tomorrow. I have every confidence that you're prepared for the future that awaits you. We're proud of Eastern's foundation as an institution of opportunity, which is more important today than ever. We're a place where first-generation students, people from urban and rural backgrounds, all races, cultures, and creeds are identified and embraced. We're a place where our faculty are deeply engaged with our students in ways that sets us apart from others in higher education. When students are asked about their cherished memories at Eastern, many of them mention a connection with one or more members of our faculty. We're also a place with a rich history of public service and engagement with our community. Many of our academic programs work with local businesses, corporations, nonprofits, healthcare organizations, and local schools to connect Eastern students with the opportunities that allow them to work and learn and learn and work. As interns, volunteers, or paid employees, Eastern students work side by side with professionals in a multitude of fields to make a difference in the community and to gain real-world industry experience. Graduates, when you arrived here at Eastern 4, 5, 6, 7 years ago, things were a little different. Sill Hall and the Rec IM looked very much different than they do today. And this upcoming year, we'll have new residence halls with construction underway now. Just like the campus has changed for the better, so too have you. You're stronger, you're smarter, you're ready to face that next challenge. You've learned to think on your feet and to express your beliefs. You've learned how to survive on very little sleep, how to stretch a dollar, and how to meet deadlines. Your future employers will certainly appreciate that last one. More importantly, you've learned who you are and what you're capable of doing. And now it's time to take what you've learned and focus on that next goal. You'll join the ranks of more than 180,000 alumni who reside in every state of the United States and more than 100 countries. They will welcome you with open arms and open opportunities. You'll always and forever be an important member of the Eastern family. Thank you and congratulations to all of our students who will be graduating today. Now it's my pleasure to introduce Mr. Hussein Berry, Vice President of Airport Operations for Delta Airlines at Detroit's Metro Airport. Mr. Berry is with us today and will share some thoughts, some ideas, and some concepts that hopefully all of us will walk away with, maybe jotting down in our memory banks. His responsibility is not only for the Detroit Airport, but 18 other airport operations in the U.S. Central Region. Under his leadership as an executive sponsor of Delta's global baggage operation, his team was tasked at achieving #1 Department of Transportation industry position, which they successfully accomplished in 2022, the first time in the history of Delta Airlines. Mr. Berry began his career on the front line, assisting passengers, handling baggage, working on the ramp, and in customer service roles. From there, he held various positions with increasing levels of responsibility in finance and in operations. He served as Delta's managing director of below-wing operations at Atlanta's Hartsfield-Jackson International Airport, and then as vice president of airport operations at New York's JFK International Airport. He truly knows the airport business from the ground up. He holds a bachelor's degree in business administration from Davenport University and an MBA with a concentration in manufacturing and information systems from Wayne State University. Mr. Berry's been active in the Detroit metro community. He was part of a spearheaded effort for $1 million to be raised for University of Michigan's Mott Children's Hospital. He serves on the Detroit Chamber Board of Directors and serves on the Subcommittee for Racial Justice and Economic Equity. Mr. Berry was also honored by the American Arab Chamber of Commerce in 2020 as Professional of the Year. I am honored to present to you today our commencement speaker, a distinguished business leader, a man with vision, leadership, and innovative spirit, and one who loves to seek some adventure, Mr. Hussein Berry.
Well, good afternoon. How are you guys feeling? Feeling good? Excellent, excellent. Well, President Smith, honored alumni, proud family and friends, distinguished faculty, Board of Regents, EMU staff, and most importantly, to the highly accomplished Eastern Michigan University class of 2023 graduates, congratulations. I'd also like to take a moment to recognize your extraordinary achievements while overcoming a global pandemic. The last 2 years of EMU graduates overcame adversity and challenges never experienced before. However, your recovery and success are a result of your perseverance, ingenuity, courage, and teamwork by you, your loved ones, faculty, and staff. Congratulations to all on a job well done. President Smith, I'd like to thank you for this special opportunity to speak to today's graduates. In recent years, Eastern Michigan University has grown close to my heart, and most recently to my family. I'm the proud husband of a recent EMU enrollee who started working on her second master's degree right here at EMU. Not to mention, I'm engaged in cryptic efforts to encourage my son to join the EMU aviation program in pursuit of becoming a pilot someday. Thank you again for this special honor. Now, graduates, when you first enrolled, who could have imagined what you're in store for? Think back to the day when you first stepped foot on the campus. I'm sure you were full of excitement, some trepidation of what the college life was going to be like, but deep down inside, you knew you were going through another one of life's rituals of passage, and everything was going to be fine, until it wasn't. Barely through your first year for some of you, you did not expect your world and college experience to undergo a disruption unlike anything we've ever seen in our lives, and God willing, we never experience again. The truth is, there was no playbook for navigating the pandemic, and it proved to be a frightening time. Reflecting, it was a time of heartbreak, tragedy, and loneliness. However, it also gave way to renewed opportunity to focus on our goals and lead humanity through one of the greatest crises of our lifetime. Having experienced these difficult years, you are now stepping into a world that needs you to tackle the challenges. A world that is ready to be led by those who don't run from their fears, but lead through them. Let me take a moment to talk about why leading through your fears are so important. My parents migrated to this country nearly 50 years ago and raised 6 children as a lower middle class family. Growing up as the only American-born child, I could not tell the difference between Lebanese culture and Western culture. My basic understanding was to pursue a career in the medical field or follow in my father's footsteps, supporting our family as a noble and honorable life as a factory worker. From grade school to my early years of college, I realized it took me time to consume information and digest it in a meaningful way. However, everyone around me was grasping the material, spoke like they belonged, and appeared to be leading the way through their academic achievements. I, on the other hand, was over here in constant battle with my confidence. Wanting a better life for me, my parents strongly encouraged me to get a college degree, and of course, I thought I was making them happy when I would announce that I would become a pharmacist. It's a good thing that I misunderstood my parents because I barely grasped the concept of chemistry, and I'm happy to inform you today that I'm not dispensing medications for a living. Not having a clear career path, I started pushing wheelchairs at the Detroit airport, eventually becoming a baggage handler for Northwest Airlines, now Delta Airlines. My only regret in life was not knowing what I wanted to do early on in life, and to this day, I admire the young people that do. My journey was similar to yours in that I attended college during the unthinkable events of 9/11. Considering those painful times, my mind was riddled with uncertainty. However, I am fortunate that I finally realized that my interest and potential was in finance. It was at this point when I pivoted to accounting to one day open my own firm as a CPA. I would go on to achieve my accounting degree and then my MBA. With my academic success and my continuous improvement approach, I began to experience multiple promotions at Delta's Atlanta, New York, and Detroit hub operations. My story doesn't sound like anything special, right? Worked hard, got my degree, achieved my goals. Perhaps my path wasn't special, but remember, my career was laden with fear of what was to come next, and often questioning whether or not my talents stacked up amongst those in finance, management, and operations. From my viewpoint, those people looked the role, spoke the language, were confident and fearless. And here I am, a failed pharmacist who pivoted along the way and felt like an imposter. Was that who I really was? No, not at all. I'm a process engineer with a business acumen and an intellectual curiosity that guided my efforts to lead in 3 critical hub operations that enabled Delta's strong position in the airline industry. And, however, with this gradual and hard-earned confidence, that doesn't mean, though, I don't allow that flame of fear to keep burning that fire in my belly. In 2020, and at that pandemic's peak, the airline industry was losing billions of dollars, and I found myself yet again facing a disruption that will certainly affect me and my family. See, Delta has always been very supportive of me, but I also knew that Delta would have to make some very tough decisions. As a result, I enrolled in college yet again to achieve a master's degree in industrial engineering, but this time aligning with my experience and my success. The truth is, most industries were letting go of executives at my level and paying retention packages to those that remained. I didn't know what was in store for me and was convinced I was destined to have to find another career to meet ends meet. By the time I was at the halfway point of my program, Delta would have other plans for me to join in the fight leading through the recovery efforts. I still made a decision to complete my master's program, all working around the clock as a corporate officer, husband, father, son, sibling, and friend. So what does this mean for you? To be fully transparent, most of what I said today could be found on my LinkedIn page. But what you're not gonna find are my own rules of the road. First, stop your pursuit of Easy Street. It may appear that many have achieved success through quick get-rich schemes and social media life hacks, but no matter how many ways you skin this cat, there lies ahead a journey of hard work. I'm not saying don't look for efficiencies of life, but I am saying that hard work and failure will shape you through adversity. I stand in front of you today full of scar tissue made up of my failures, but the only true failures are those that don't learn from their mistakes along the way. So please embrace failure, don't run away from it. Next, and this generation is very familiar with this concept, challenge the status quo. You stand on the shoulders of those before you, and while our young people want to swiftly reshape the world, I ask, appreciate our past, don't dismiss it. Only then can you effectively understand how to balance the needed change to develop a future without alienating anyone. And remember, you too will be followed by a generation of young people who anxiously want to grab that baton in the pursuit of social evolution. Third, achieve through results, not time served. Often we operate in a world where time served entitles us to some new benefit or a prosperous future. Don't get me wrong, the concept of time and experience deserves great recognition, but don't let it be what limits your success. You have an incredible brain power and ideas that will allow you to stand out and lead amongst leaders. Look ahead, envision what your legacy needs to be, and with every milestone, look back and reflect to see whether or not you've achieved your desired results. Fourth, and at the risk of sounding a little corny, love and appreciate those around you. If you think you'll achieve anything in life by yourself, you could be mistaken. Yes, it's your unique journey, but it'll take a village to help you achieve your goals in life, both personally and professionally. Be fair, kind, and just, and meet people where they are. Recognize that we are not a one-size-fits-all society. Remember that you too are empowered to put your arms around people like your family, co-workers, and faculty have done for you during your impressionable years. My last rule is to learn to be a student for life. Anyone who thinks they have achieved a level of success and no longer needs the process of learning has greatly miscalculated and perhaps have placed future opportunities at risk. Look around you and observe the immense changes from decade to decade. You can be great at what you do today, but don't let your lack of agility be the reason for which you have been passed up. One thing is for certain, history may repeat itself, but nothing's ever the same. What does that look like for you? And now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to land this plane. They say no man knows the future, but I say I'm looking at my future right here, right in front of us, you, the incredible class of EMU graduates. On this amazing day, we all bear witness to your sacrifices and the obstacles that you've overcome to arrive on this very stage. Your achievements are truly extraordinary, and we'll all be cheering you on. No matter where you go and what you achieve, don't forget the good times and all that you leave here in Ypsilanti. May God bless you all, keep climbing, and go Eagles.
Thank you, Mr. Berry, for your advice and your encouragement. I think we all caught that line. It's time to land this plane. It is the right of the Board of Regents to grant an honorary degree to individuals who have distinguished themselves and whose contributions are meritorious, whether in public service or other achievements that have brought them the highest esteem from their colleagues and or their communities. I now call upon Regent Chad Newton to confer the degree and Dr. Rhonda Longworth, our Provost and Executive Vice President, to assist.
Hussein Berry, distinguished business leader, your vision, leadership, and innovative spirit will have a long-lasting impact on the growth of our region and opportunities for our future generations. Upon the recommendation and authority of the Board of Regents, Eastern Michigan University is proud to confer upon you, Hussein Berry, the honorary degree, Doctor of Commercial Science.
Good afternoon. I am Dr. Rhonda Longworth, Provost and Executive Vice President for Academic and Student Affairs. President Smith, it's my honor to present the academic deans for the presentation of the class of 2023.
I am Dr. Kenneth Lord, Dean of the College of Business. President Smith, on behalf of the faculty, I present the graduates from the College of Business. Graduates, please stand to be recognized. Thank you. Please be seated.
And I am Dr. Mohammed Katu, Dean of the Game Above College of Engineering and Technology. President Smith, on behalf of the faculty, I present the graduates from the Game Above College of Engineering and Technology. Graduates, please stand and be recognized. Thank you. Please be seated.
Hello, I am Dr. Jennifer Kelman-Fritz, Interim Dean of the College of Health and Human Services. President Smith, on behalf of the faculty, I present the graduates from the College of Health and Human Services. Graduates, please stand and be recognized. Thank you. Please be seated.
And now, it's my honor to present a doctoral candidate from the Game Above College of Engineering and Technology. This candidate has completed a program culminating in a Doctor of Philosophy degree in technology. Upon recommendation of the faculty of Eastern Michigan University, I present today's candidate for the conferring of the doctoral degree. Could you please stand? We have one. Regent Nathan Ford will confer the doctoral degree. Dr. Steve Pernicke, Interim Associate Provost and Associate Vice President for Graduate Studies and Research, will assist.
Good afternoon. Inasmuch as you have been recommended by the faculty and by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents of Eastern Michigan University and the state of Michigan, I confer upon you the degree to which you are entitled. Please come forward to receive your diploma. Diplomas.
Are you ready? Earning a Doctor of Philosophy degree in technology with a concentration in technology management is Swati Dalvi Kulkarni. She is accompanied by Dr. Giri Jagartnam, Professor of Technology and Professional Services Management. Congratulations, Dr. Dalvi Kulkarni. It's now my honor to present the candidates for graduate degrees. Regent Marcus Tommy and Regent Chad Newton will confer these degrees. Will the candidates for the graduate certificate, master's degrees, advanced graduate certificates, and specialist degrees please stand? Regent Tommy, each of these candidates has completed a program of advanced studies. The faculty of Eastern Michigan University recommend them for graduation. I present them to you for the conferring of degrees.
Inasmuch as you have been recommended by the faculty and by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents of Eastern Michigan University and the state of Michigan, I confer upon you the graduate degree or certificate you are entitled. Graduates, please be seated until the marshal reaches your row.
Najed Shalen Al-Jarba. Tamika Lee. Baldwin Magnuson. Caitlin St. Bernard.
Nadine Abala on behalf of Rhonda Abala.
Richard Sadler III.
Santino Jones.
Siobhan Wheeler.
Jabron Wilson.
Allison Cannell.
Christopher Morton.
Hope Pearson.
Elonia Gutierrez.
Shane Easter.
Miranda Salazar Boyce.
Jasmine Figgins.
Lauren Harwood.
Noel Stiller.
Austin Villanueva.
Brian Wheeler II.
Jamie Bush.
Noah Outman.
Felicia Todd.
Maggie Osinski.
Jalissa Langjali.
Alexa Andery.
Brooke Gressick.
Sophia Swire.
Danielle Donaldson.
Dylan Fader.
Priyanka.
Subhashini Chadanar Abinake.
Morgan Keeler. Janu Green. Gina. Inesha Yvonne Robinson Bell.
Adina Liaquat.
Torlisa Wright. Angelica Anderson.
Najud Ahmad.
Takia Benson. Destiny Takia Benson.
Maduyi Para.
Lindsay Victoria Marie Moss.
Anupama Kohli.
Philomena Wilson.
Harish Gunlapali.
Catherine Boring.
Sharon Tamaniri.
Andrea Burmeister.
Shweta Sangawan.
Jody Ann Brown.
Harini Adupali.
Roxanne Green.
Adicha Narasimhan.
Chelsea Zagledzi.
Gaurav Balaji.
Emmett Mix. Anthony Stevens. Jonjolyn Winchester.
Vinay Subramanian Arya.
Shannon Hawkins Jr.
Cameron Warner.
Monique R. Riley.
Paul Murphy.
Timothy Rupel II.
Christina DeGuano.
Kelly Haddock.
Ryan Boughton.
Bridget Swanson.
Emily Krausen.
Stacy Walker.
Tracy McKinney.
Randy Gala-Hertek.
Janice Cook.
Samantha Moyer.
Laura Rivard.
John Dorr.
Brittany Simon.
Samantha Bellinger.
Kristen Peichi.
Marisa Solis.
Rakia James.
Natalie Allen.
Kalita Robinson.
Carrie Sprague.
Emma Leuenberger.
Iani Osne.
DeAngelina Terrell.
Azene Uno.
Courtney Hood.
Chloe DeSellis.
Elena Chapman.
Peter Ferenz.
Cassandra Dulworth.
Mohammed Abdu Hanek.
Brianna Senkas.
Anthony Sexton. Allison Dang.
Tony McCabe.
Richard Cole.
Sarah Crespo.
Fatim Brahami.
Marissa Hardenberg.
Matthew Lawrence.
Andrea Martin.
Ryan Mills.
Jessica Castillo.
Adeboyga Olawabi.
Megan Lawrence Geisinger.
Emily Westers.
Armani Wilson.
Sarah Patton.
Jack Andrews.
Aparna Radish.
Olivia Bassett Kennedy.
Rojarani Salem.
Lama Mahmood.
Sophia Mancini.
Hannah Nowaski.
Molly Winget.
Matthews Arnaud.
Shannon Everly.
Hannah Ternaski.
Brianna Wynn.
Vanessa Mahia Miller.
Abigail Cull.
Kyla Foltz.
Danielle Devine.
Alexandra Eibler.
Amelia Zimmer.
Hannah Johns.
Marisa Shaver.
Sahar Azad.
Emily Sampson.
Christy Budnick.
Kelsey Kellogg.
Ansley Duke.
Victoria Hecken Lively.
Mary Rumbly.
Spencer Von Wegenen.
Kennedy M. Tichikowski.
Matthew Neal Vincent Brown.
Morgan Klippel.
Cody Koppas.
Jenna Sparaco Montgomery.
Kitty Caroline Lackey.
Dylan Sterling.
Ryan Catone.
Faith Goulet.
Nandika Talwar.
Sophia Casanova.
Jania Price.
Kimberly
Jana
Barber.
Price. Andrea Hernandez Morales.
Uswa Alade.
Jody Holtown.
Ryan Vandermeulen.
Shayla Harrigan.
Sarah Trusowitz.
Jessica Konkoleski.
Casey Zameski.
Jasmine Johnson.
Katrina De Canini.
Jackson Cade Miller.
Abby Bowen.
Joshua Salas.
Jocelyn Cole.
Jessica Kassar.
Sarah Konexny.
Miranda Schroeder.
Michaela Drown.
Shannon Gilroy.
Caitlin Zabawa.
Alexa Lukowski.
Reagan McAnally.
Tara Paulson.
Nicholas Liskey.
Tara Foster.
Daniel Grinley.
Stacy Henson.
John Golick.
Karen Melinda Watson.
Brock Cooling.
Derek Brown.
Alexander Veach.
Autumn Ross.
Charles Berkland. Mohammed Aljamid. Alexandra Willett. Daniel Valley. Lauren Oak. Lauren Riley.
Good afternoon. I am Dr. Ann Eisenberg, Dean of the Honors College. We are pleased that 75 students from the Honors College are eligible to participate in commencement today. Not only do these undergraduates have exceptional grade point averages, they have also completed specialized honors curricula, including community service, leadership and cultural experiences, and many have completed a senior honors thesis or creative project. At this time, I am proud to recognize the graduates of the Eastern Michigan University Honors College. Honors graduates, will you please stand and be recognized? Thank you. Please be seated.
We will now recognize those undergraduate students who are graduating with academic honors. Students with a 3.5 to 3.69 grade point average are graduating today cum laude. Would you all please stand and be recognized? Please be seated. Students who have attained a 3.7 to 3.89 grade point average are graduating magna cum laude. Would you all please stand and be recognized today? Please be seated. And students with a 3.9 to a perfect 4.0 grade point average are graduating summa cum laude. Would you all please stand and be recognized? Please be seated. During today's ceremonies, we will honor graduates who have completed the required courses in military science and through the ROTC, have been selected for commissioning in the United States Air Force, Army, Marine Corps, or Navy. 4 graduates, Dylan Bechtold, Marco Carl Skonos, Joel Funston, and Stephen Tenuto, have been named Distinguished Military Graduates, an honor that places them among the top 20% of all military graduates in the country. Please stand. We are also honored to have another 52 military veterans graduating with us today. Would all of you veterans in the graduates and in the audience who have served, please stand along with the cadets and veterans graduating today to be recognized. On behalf of the university, we'd like to thank you all for your service, and you can be seated now. Regent Nathan Ford, assisted by Regents Eunice Jeffries, Chad Newton, Anna Pomsidou, and Marcus Tommy, will now confer the bachelor's degrees. Will the candidates for bachelor's degrees please stand? Regent Ford, it's an honor and a distinct privilege on behalf of the faculty of Eastern Michigan University to present to you the members of the undergraduate class of 2023 for the conferring of their bachelor's degrees.
Inasmuch as you have been recommended by the faculty and by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents of Eastern Michigan University and the state of Michigan, I confer upon you the bachelor's degree to which you are entitled. Graduates, please be seated until the marshals reach your row.
Angela Sebald.
Matthew Patila.
Lauren Bailey. Kiera Beltitian.
Mariah Tajirina.
Casey Garvigan.
Willasia White.
Carlin Hudson.
Hannah Bracklin.
Libby Shea.
Candace Schrader.
Scott Granzato.
Madeline Keeler.
Riley Peerway.
Patrick Quigley.
Mackenzie Geisler.
Caitlin Leach.
Nada Daher.
Sreytuch Sum.
Ahmed Isa.
Shania Samir Khan.
Devin Hamilton.
Anna Karen Milan.
Paul McLaughlin.
Sarah Fairs.
Joshua Diggs.
Kaylee Fastili.
Rami Mustafa.
Tracy Cook.
Pamela Ataya.
Alexandria Pepper.
Austin Maverick Lamoth.
Mackenzie Williams.
Aaron McCullough.
Isaac Dunham.
Elizabeth Kovacs.
Samantha Pollock.
Chelsea Castle.
Alex Kaiser.
Hannah McFarland.
Brandon Azo.
Thomas Kitts.
Shalani Matthews.
Brianna Zawicki.
Gabriella Kottner.
Aaron Oleschek.
Abigail Kissinger.
Joel Chanowski.
Daniel Padina.
Cody Killowen.
Corey Littlefield.
Kaid Perrin.
Jacqueline Mueller.
Nicholas Martin.
Von Wynn.
Lucas Patel.
Lillian Neto.
Michelle Gondor.
Sarah Schneider.
Tyler Horvath.
Giovanni Torres.
Cole Herr.
Victor Avanzini.
Tyler Cook.
Nathan Carr.
Trevor Vergara.
Darren Smith Jr.
Noah Parrott.
Andrew Millett.
Brendan Moore.
Millett. Neil Caria.
Providence Catalomisa.
Joshua Knutson. Sierra
Alexis Love.
Fletcher.
Jessica Callahan.
Carl Santos.
Jonathan Smileski.
Noah Landon.
Jesse Concepcion.
Duraid Fumia.
Ilona Prather.
Herbert Jowl.
Dakota Pulley.
Jamie Garces.
Nicole Bell.
Scott Raymond Lynn.
Hope Smith.
Jonathan Swain.
Isabella Hutchison.
Christina Rupp.
Madeline Parker.
Alexandria Bagaris.
Danielle Cheney.
Emily Rosisi.
Chelsea Bocci.
Christian Brake.
Sabrina Delosier.
Harlan Smith.
Chantel Franklin.
Nicholas Moody.
Morgan Williams.
Erica Owens.
Brooklyn Witten.
Mallory Hughes.
Catherine Veal.
Tamara Terraza.
Hannah Hartoon.
Carly Borton.
Edward Zucher.
Ashley Andre.
Joseph Randall Egros.
Nicholas Owens.
Lauren Fournier.
Kiana Gillum.
Lauren Grubias.
Jennifer
Cass-
Hagan.
Cass Paskey.
Shelby Boom.
Chase Campbell.
Marissa Pytel.
Joy Mead.
Vina Valeriel.
Kendall Elliott.
Corinne Stevens.
Koji Albert.
Nia Schaefer.
Mohammed Musa.
Abigail Richter.
Camden Hess.
Sean Carrier.
Carrie Reiber.
Gabriel Gatesman.
Amani Mitar.
Xavier Kamramri.
Ashley Taylor.
Josie Zabrowski.
Amzadur Rahman.
Benjamin Ruiz.
Julie Crespi.
Emma Peak.
Autumn Little.
Fatima Abena.
Amber Klaus.
Ariel Sutton.
Haley Pace.
Hunter Rowland.
Tamara Worley.
Victoria Strickland.
Brianna Ensign.
Gabriella Aaliyah Marie Jones.
Morgan Esperati.
Candelaria Tibble.
Sabrina Rettenbach.
Fahima Jellin.
Jacob Cassidy.
Munya Faid.
Holly Schmitz-Almer.
Haley Conzor.
Sierra Bell.
Kara Oliver.
Simone Britt.
Kelsey Heller.
LaShonda Ford.
Carrie Geis.
Micaiah Henderson.
Kalia McCord.
Anaya Albright.
Matthew Blakesley.
Leah Rakowitz.
Safraz Anwar.
Hannah Sevier.
Mackenzie Markey Wilk Quigley.
Christopher Peach.
Mark Sturdivant.
Joshua Fadala.
Zainab Darwish.
Isabel Serta.
Anna Nadine.
Ryan Van Waldigan.
Sabu Ali.
Scott Kuchayakunst.
Jake Lister.
Danielle Amin.
Cullen Squire.
Joshua Sethlem.
Drake Poliquin.
Jade Crosby.
Joshua Coleman.
Brianna Schoenfeld.
Brendan Ostrom.
Leah Simone.
Tiffany Farhat.
Jaden Belkis.
Alexis Madrigal.
Brandon Huffman.
Daniel Zielinski.
Benjamin Gelman.
Patrick Challenger.
Mandy Jacobs.
Brett Caldwell.
Keegan Wilkerson.
Devin Grant.
Joselia Scott.
Isabella Homus.
Robert Sorensen.
Samantha Basham.
Ahmed Zaid.
Hayden Crossan.
Mohammed Abbas.
Broderick Roman.
Abdallah Hacham.
Timothy Grant Randall.
Osama Ifkatar Salim.
James L. McAdams IV.
Ali Sob,
Madison Nichols,
Hasim Nabil Alquiziab,
Kobe Thomas,
Nada Membra Hisandri,
China Riley,
Larry Romero,
Victor Davis III,
Dylan Wise,
Jayla Ford,
Andrew Williams,
Christy Marie Bungie,
Ryan Rose,
Sheldon Arbogast,
Olivia Ingram,
Justin Ama,
Emily Hose,
Kyle Peasel,
Danielle Tebow,
Heather Henning,
Christina Master,
Victoria Tenzi,
Laura Feldecker,
Haley Dudley,
Nima Farah,
Maria Salvetta,
Emily Kirchhoff,
Paige Martin,
Victoria Mosley,
Miranda Balaka,
Taylor Shearhart,
Tyler Hendrickson,
Darby Boyer,
Natalie Hunter Davis,
Aya Alamari,
Rashmi Rai,
Sunique Wilson,
Shelby Martell,
Matham Conifer,
Callie Doyle,
Michaela Thompson,
Gabriella Georgievska,
Allison Michaels,
Nuraldeen Abusala,
Holly Haddad,
Abdurrahma Alhaj,
Jessica Westra,
Christopher Slider,
Samantha Paul,
Vanessa Vargo,
Sydney Fall,
Madison McIntyre,
Alexander Mullet,
Haley Frisbee,
Matthew Pastor,
Grace Mather,
Suzanne White,
Caitlin Mazat,
Jacob Quinn,
Shanna Tokars,
Noah French,
William Auni Schwihat,
Charles Dahlgren,
Ryan Barker,
Tessa Riley,
Jacob Sari,
Brendan Rossiter,
Kareem Alrieshi,
Ubada Aladar,
Fidel Awada,
Derek Koster,
Samuel Kane,
Brandon Cardinal,
Javier Gordillo,
Casey Lentz,
Johnny Robinson,
Stacy Freckleton,
Nicholas Dodds,
Megan Bruce,
Jack Chartier,
Tara Williams,
Lamar Mitchell,
Dan Holland,
Jada Gordon,
Lucas Goins,
Tara Bashi,
Darius Boone Jr.,
Mariah Carpenter,
Justin Jelks,
Gideon Cambuthi,
Nathan Kenneth Jacobs,
Lexio Cerrone,
Quincy Jenkins,
Jacob Booms,
Mario Patrici,
Rosalind Lee,
Jada Gatus,
Laura Boss,
Aaliyah James,
Hamza Ahmed,
Destiny Lianis,
Mohammed Saloom,
Michael Williams,
Ariel Cotton Jackson,
Tariq Belton,
Daniela Romeo Vorgas,
Taylor Gibson,
Aaliyah Markham.
Andrew Papette.
Ashley Wells.
Corey Cook.
Cassidy Shackelford.
Noah Kennedy Trotter.
Gabriella Wright.
Dorian Williams.
Victor Lee.
Dylan Hushy.
Brandon Wiley.
Feiruz Saad.
Leah Police.
Angel Vicky Gosway.
Lauren Mitkowski.
Sarah Ash.
Claire Heika.
Lillian Richards.
Crystal Crocus.
Raven Chase.
Alana Dubois.
Payne Wiley.
Heather Roth.
Hatal Patel.
Herman. Abigail Herman.
Alyssa Gilson.
Maya Gaynor.
Yasmin Shegev.
Sierra Wolf.
Sydney Lafayette.
Caitlin Dory.
Nathaniel Gregory.
Katie Flame.
Dirk Boyke.
Allison DePotty.
Fayez Al-Shamari.
Amanda Brusso.
Calvin Daniels.
Darcy Miller.
J. Lee Williams.
Tomas Rudis.
Tegan Lochnar.
Matthew Lilly.
Mackenzie Shook.
Hassan Hussein Gamouche.
Emily Wagner.
Trey Franklin.
Marcus Abeliera.
Matthew Taylor.
Udansi Udensi.
Samantha Mashung.
Blake Thompson.
Travis Holiday.
Hunter Nielsen.
Tyler Stackler.
Adam Rowland.
Austin Jane.
Andre Godbout.
Elian Gutierrez.
Asha Smith.
Caleb Warner.
Olivia Wilder.
Lauren Hopman.
Nathan Kreger.
Andrew Shemke.
Nathan Prescorn.
Teron Jones.
Arjanae Jones.
Jacob Kelly.
Kelsey Hill.
Alphonse Ringo.
Morgan Booth.
Noah Stevens.
Albina Berisha.
Noah Dalton.
Cameron Johnson.
Lacey Torres.
Monet Butler.
Hannah Springer.
Dejon Ingram Lawrence.
Leah Banks.
Milam Lijam.
Alec Ricks.
Mohammed Yahia.
Jenny Elor.
Ashley Leak.
Devontae Asher.
Storm Collier.
Saman Stretha.
Angelia Damon.
Artone Brahimi.
Mary Ramirez.
Michaela Printy.
Bradley Pruzo.
Amy Raffin.
Hector Gonzalez.
Hannah O'Donohue.
Joshua Burns.
Dominic Thomas.
Philip Edmonds.
Desmond Boone.
Nicholas Dyko.
Cody Fullensinger.
Sagarisha Rajesh Bhatt.
Nicole Thornsberry.
Justin Wilson.
Samantha West.
Mohammed Masook Nagi.
Logan Schultz.
Oseo Muhammad.
Leah Snyder. Kaylee White.
Matthew Masheri
Callie
Smithson.
White. Jessica Trimble. Jesse Trimble.
Jonathan Jameson.
Kevin Smith.
Travis Crushlin.
Ali Awada.
Gabriel Leone.
Taryn Pagel.
Justin Cross.
Kyla Franklin. Andre Franklin.
Sumet Singh Kupeja.
Matthew Coaster.
Kiere Monet Singleton.
Larissa Diam-Collin.
Rakayla Beecham.
Kina Maribel.
Noah Smith.
Marfuz Ahmed.
Sanara Skanes.
Abul Qasim.
Jemin Kim.
Kaid Mahmoud. Shanu Ahmed. Lukman Dehan. Middeder Bakhta. Andy Wong. Derek Hall. Jonathan Rantella. Kyle Nagy. Nokinu Caridad. Giselle Tamayo. Esrar Osman. Samantha Kusima. Adeline Lau. Imani Beard. Janaea Bolden. Kyla White. Charlene Pinkett.
It is now my honor to present diplomas to the ROTC candidates who have completed the required courses in military science and have been selected for commissioning as second lieutenants in the United States Army or as officers in the Air Force, Navy, or Marine Corps.
Mateo Alvarez. Samuel Daly. Michaela Dougherty.
Congratulations, graduates. We have almost made it to the finish line. Following this ceremony, we request the audience remain seated until the recessional of graduates is completed. The graduates will exit out of the south side of the George Gervin Game Above Center and will meet their families outside the building. But first, on behalf of all of the folks assembled on the floor and those here on the platform party, would parents, spouses, partners, grandparents, family members, friends, and mentors, please stand. From all of them to all of you, we say thank you. Thank you. And as I mentioned this morning, a special thank you for the hours of doing laundry, fixing a few extra meals, and maybe those who have been here 5 or 6 years, people wrote checks, but now you get money by Venmo. Thanks for that as well. Now, for the moment many of you have been waiting for, would all graduates please stand? Graduates, it is time to turn your tassel from the right side of your cap to the left side of your cap, symbolizing completion of your degree. Please be seated. Congratulations, graduates. We're extremely proud of you, all of your accomplishments to date, and all those things that you will accomplish going forward. And even though you think you're leaving us, you'll hear from us often. If at some point you have the opportunity to pay it forward, I can assure you our advancement division and I as president will forever be grateful. And while the journey takes you around the world or down the street, always remember you are a member of the Eastern family. You're always welcome back home. And now please stand for the alma mater in our recessional.
Eastern sacred alma mater, to your name we shall be true, ever marching on to victory, we'll stand by to see you through, softly floating on the breeze, verdant green